now is a place called Windy Point. It's actually halfway up Mount Lemmon, and Tucson is on the horizon behind me. I'm looking to the north, you're looking to the south. And it's really a beautiful place up here to watch stars, and it's one of my favorite things about being up here. This is something you really couldn't even begin to see in Florida at sea level. But right now I'm at almost 7,000 feet, about 16 miles up the highway from the base, and it's a really beautiful sky. Right now on the western horizon you can see Orion. That will be disappearing here for a couple of months. But wonderful constellations up here. This is also what Imai Miki, or Miki Imai, I guess we would say in America, of Japan, would call the satellite hour. And this is the point where you can see the International Space Station and satellites of any kind that are actually still seeing sunlight, even though it's dark down here. So beyond the shadow of the Earth, they're still up there high enough, and they still have a direct line of sight, and the light bounces off the satellites, and we can see it fly over. And by far the best of these is the International Space Station. Well, I really can't let this day go by without saying a special shout out to Tina, the travel princess. I was actually going from Florida to here last year when I got the horrible tweet that her papa had died, and I knew beforehand how much she loved him and cared about him, and it was a very sad day. And our hearts and prayers and our thoughts go out to Tina today, the travel princess. Please know that we know it's difficult for you, but you're not alone. We're all with you in this, and we're praying for you and for your family this week. Now there's a couple of events coming up that I'm very excited about that I want to share with you now. First of all, on May 18th, out at the casino, there will be a special 6th anniversary 104 The Truth Super Bash. And this is a radio station that's on the FM side. There used to be two, but now there's just one. 104.1 The Truth. And some of the great people that are at that station include my favorite in the local area, of course, that's James T. Harris. James T. Harris is one of the funniest, cleverest, most principled talk show hosts I've ever met, and he's really a great guy. Come out and see that on the 18th. It's at the casino, and I'm very excited that somebody I've been friends of the show with since 2005, when I was the field reporter for Rusty Humphreys for the Terry Schiavo saga, will be there also. Memorial Day weekend, we're going to have Space Fest 5 out at the JW Marriott Star Pass Resort, and I really cannot wait for this one. I really had a great time just arriving in town last year, where I'm going to show you a slideshow of some of what that was all about, and this is going to be even bigger and better this year. So come on down, meet the astronauts, meet the people behind the space program, people inspired by the space program, and overall, I must humbly say, space experts, I'll be there as well. I can't wait to meet you guys. It's going to really give me a great time out at the Star Pass on Memorial Day weekend. Please do not miss this. It sounds like it's like a lot of money, but they're housing a lot of very historic and important people. So come on out there and support them. Some of these are astronauts from the Mercury, Gemini, and Apollo program, as well as the shuttle program. And you can sit there and actually ask them questions. What was it like? What were your experiences and memories about being on the moon or in orbit on the shuttle or at the International Space Station? And these guys will really astound you with their vivid detail and narrative of what they've went through, and really I just can't recommend it enough, especially if you have kids that are trying to learn about science. There's no better way to do that than to go out there and ask the people who actually participated in the program, blasted off into orbit, and even points beyond, including the moon. So come on down. It's called Space Fest 5. It's at the JW Marriott Resort, and it will be on Memorial Day weekend. Celebrating the 1-year anniversary of leaving Florida and arriving in Tucson, which really does, as Carol says, look like a beautiful jewel from afar. It really does look better from the outside. Speaking of Carol, check out her Twitter. Her name is Carol, Totally Tucson, and she has really endured a lot of abuse and sarcasm from me over Tucson. She happens to be one of these people that came down from the north and just fell in love with the place and loves everything about it, and I'm kind of seeing it still as The Twilight Zone or an episode of The Munsters, where it's humorous to me, but I don't think I'll ever fit in. But once again, thanks very much to everybody here in the Tucson area, in Pima County especially, for making my first year here such a success. Thank you very much for watching the Sullivan's Project's mid-month reviews, month to month. Once again, if you want to see the 2012 or 2012 mid-month reviews on DVD, just give me a holler. I'll be sure to get one to you. I'm taking these offline after a couple months, just so that you'll be interested in the DVDs as the year closes out. And once again, 2012 is available, and 2013 is going very well. And I do thank you very much for watching. But once again, thanks very much for watching. Thanks for your interest in the Florida Beach Media Group. And please be interested in Tucson on the Horizon. And once again, as always, thanks for supporting Sullivan's Projects. God bless.